Shalom, family. All esteem to our supreme being, Abba, Yahuah, our creator, our master, our general, our father. I wanted to talk to you all briefly today as we begin our 21 days, well, really some of us going longer than 21 days. We going, 30 days a month of fruits. And I wanted to talk about the supernatural aspect of it, because on the surface it looked like, we just want to be healthy, which, health is a big factor in why we're doing this. But it dawned on me that it's so much deeper than just our health. It's Ruach, man. It's Ruach. The root of it is Hebraic, even in nature. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So last year around this time, it was actually in like mid-August, I went on a 21-day raw diet. And the things that took place during that time period was leading up to me having a surgery for a hernia, which, hallelujah, went excellent. Yahuah has 100% fully restored, reset, recovered me, hallelujah, from that time period. But I want to talk about the experience of that to let you know that the majority of what I ate, because you're going to eat a raw diet, for the most part, all you're going to be eating is fruits and veggies, all right? Maybe some nuts here or there, drinking water, coconut water, spring water, stuff like that. But what it did was it allowed me to be more in tune with a lot of things that were going on within me internally. And it set up an atmosphere within my vessel for me to receive certain things that I hadn't been receptive to, that were for my betterment, that were for my growth, right? My dreams, vivid, lucid dreams every night for the most part. Visitations from Yahuah just speaking a lot of things to me, and most of them were just particularly to me, to minister to me, which brings me to why a year later Yahuah would, and obviously in giving myself and my Isha so much information, giving us access to resources, different people who holistic doctors that have vouched for the all fruit diet. Our son Shalom Shalom, he basically is a fruitarian. He's basically on an all fruit diet for the most part. All of these things were a factor, but when I think about what that did for me a year ago when I went on the all fruit diet, and why the Ruach would call us back to this space of just doing fruits, the difference is now with this enlightenment, the fruit in itself is spiritual. When you look up the Hebraic word or definition for the word fruit, it's going to take you back to the Hebrew letters Aleph, Bet, right? Which would go back to father, right? Ab, right? Tent pole, strength of the house, one who lifts up the house, right? The provider, the leader of the house, the strong leader of the house, the Aleph of the house, right? But specifically, a variation of that word for Abba or Abe, Aleph Bet He, will take you back to the word fruit, or the idea of fresh fruit that comes from a tree. So why this is so important is because during this time period of 21 days, 30 days, for some of us even longer, you got to understand that this is not just a healing detox, but this is the planting of spiritual seed. This is the detoxification of mindsets and spiritual energy that has produced negative fruit in our life. So for those of us who are doing this with the willing heart and an expectation for Yahuah to propel us to the next level, because we want to be more in tune with him, not just because we want to be healthy, but because we actually want to be Mekwadesh, right? We actually want to be that set apart temple for Yah's dwelling within us, us eating these fruits is going to create that sanctuary. It's going to detoxify and pull us back to even experiences and circumstances, things that we did to other people that we have not yet dealt with, things that we've been holding against ourselves that we have not yet forgiven ourselves from. I'm telling you, this is so much more than a fruitarian diet for 3 weeks. Ruachally, this is a reset. It's a reset of our body, a reset of our soul, a reset of our spirit to be made new so that we can actually produce the fruits of the Ruach. See, that's what it's about. It's not about just being healthy, because there's a lot of people that eat healthy but ain't got no type of Ruachal substance about them, right? So all that good eating is vanity. It's not vanity for us. So I'm saying all this to say that we want to be a product of the fruits of Yah's Ruach. We want Yah's Ruach to be produced within us, and that's only possible through us detoxifying our own selves through our diet, through what we eat. Why do you even think that Torah gives you a dietary regimen to follow? Granted, it's not all fruit, but look at some of the sent ones, some of the Nabis, some of the prophets that Yah communicated best to and through, right? Ezra, go on a 7-day fast. I'm going to reveal something to you. Reveal something to him. Okay, go on another 7-day fast. I'm going to show you more. Daniel, right? No, we're not going to eat the king's meat. We're not going to drink the king's wine. Just give us pulse and water to eat. That's basically fruits and veggies and water to eat. Next thing you know, Daniel's interpreting dreams, right? For Nebuchadnezzar, right? Hallelujah. Look at, these are experiences where men went above and beyond to tap in. And yes, of course, you got the just fasting, right? Which, by the way, if you're on this, you can also do juicing with these fruits. But what I'm saying is eating these fruits, which is ultimately the diet that Abba Yahuah really desires us to partake of, opens us up to a space ruachally to hear things that we wouldn't normally hear, because our bodies are now being these open vessel channels for Yahuah to flow through us as powers. That's the fruit of the Ruach, right? So it's not random, right? He told so many people, man, hey, do this for a time period, right? Set yourself apart for a time period. That's really what we're doing, y'all. I really want you to see the Ruachal aspect of it and not just the health benefits, because yes, praise Yah, we want to be healthy. But before our physical health, man, we want to be Ruachally healthy. We want to produce the fruits of that Ruach. We want to be a product of the tree of life, Yahusha. Abba Yahuah's planning, right? Read John 15, right? Yahusha says, I am the true vine. What grows on vines? Fruits, grapes. So again, none of this is random. And I really want everybody to just come into this with an expectation of what you're expecting to learn, what you're expecting to receive from Yah. Right? Even if you don't know what that is, ask and pray. Ask Yahuah to show you what he desires you to receive in this time period. And I promise you, them floodgates of the Shamayim gonna open up for you, and you will receive his fruit. So let's go into this with an open mind. Let's look at it as a Ruachal thing before it's a physical thing. But it's a physical thing that we're doing to obtain this heightened frequency, this heightened elevation, this heightened vibration from eating this fruit for this 21 days. I love you all. Shalom.